Whether you're a magician or a gambler, they both have one thing in common. They like to be able to control the playing cards during a shuffle, and they like to be able to cut to the highest cards in the deck, the highest cards being the aces. I like to start off by showing you what they call a dead cut, where the cards are simply cut to one time, and you cut directly, hopefully, to an ace, the ace of spades. Now, for those of you who think, well, maybe I just got lucky on the first attempt, you could always try it again. Give the cards a little bit of a cut, square them up. Second time's the charm. A dead cut once again. You cut to another ace, the ace of hearts. Yeah, now it's cooking. Now there's other ways to find the aces. Sometimes you can use a magical method. We can take this 10 and rub it on my knee. You could say I have an old war injury. It's a trick knee. The 10 of clubs changes to the third ace, in this case the ace of diamonds. Now we all know that magicians have been known to use their sleeves from time to time. Usually it's up their sleeve, but in this case I'm going to be using my sleeve. Keep your eye upon these 6 of diamonds, a little rub on the sleeve, and it magically changes to the last ace, the ace of clubs. Now if I cut the cards into 4 equal piles, that'll be roughly 4 piles of about 12, 13 cards each. What happens is I snap my fingers and the magic really happens, because now I'm worth big money. That's right, silver dollars. I now have 4 silver dollars produced from nowhere, making me a big winner whether I manipulate the cards or not. Here's an overview of the gimmicks, what you need to make up. Basically, you're going to be having 4 packets of cards that are all glued together so that it will receive a silver dollar sized coin inside of each one. By the way, just ignore the writing on the cards. These are trash cards which I've been using to cut up to use in my different effects. How each packet is made up: there's 9 cards cut out in the center, 1 card for the back plate, that's number 10, and 1 card cut, as you see here, for the top card, which would be 11 cards in each packet. Here's a packet already made up and glued together. The coin will slide and be held in place as long as you keep the packet tilted forward. It will slide into place, and when you wish to release it, you simply lift the packet up, jiggle it, or tilt it backwards just a little bit. Now here's the fourth packet which I made up. You notice this top card, the 10 of spades? The top card has a little bit more of the 10 of spades showing than the other 3 cards do. And that's so and I also have a little piece of a card stuck on the inside at the very bottom, a little tab, which allows me to cut the cards at that point with the surety every single time I go to cut the deck. It doesn't have to be a very large tab, just a very tiny tab sticking out. Anyway, these are the 4 packets all made up and ready to go. They've all been glued together using a simple glue stick. And with the coins on the inside, it's a simple matter to tilt the packets backward towards yourself. The coins will slide out and are being produced upon the table. These are the 6 cards you'll also need: 2 aces, an indifferent card, an ace, an indifferent card, and another ace. These are the 6 cards which you'll need on top of the deck as you put it together. Here's the setup of the deck. I'm going to start with the 10 of spades, load that with the coin. The 10 of spades is the one that has the little tab sticking out at the bottom. After that, the other 3 packets are loaded with their coins. Doesn't matter what the order of these cards are, just so that the packet with the tab sticking out is on the bottom of the deck, or would be the bottom of the deck. Then the other 6 cards go on top. 2 aces in different card, ace in different card, and another ace, so that the 2 aces are up on top of the pack. These go in the card box, and now you're ready to go. Let's take a look at the effect handling. Cards are taken out of the box. I've cut the moon, the half moon, out of the box a little bit deeper, making them easier for me to take out of the box. I shuffle off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The top 6 cards get shuffled and picked back up. As I continue the block shuffling off, the blocks come off in order, 1, 2, and 3. I then add those 6 cards back to the top and shuffle them back off again, catch them once again, and place them right back up on top. So you do this twice, which resets everything in the proper order. Give the deck a cut. And now it's a simple matter of just cutting to where that tab is, and you have a direct cut directly to the center of the pack. First ace has been cut to. Then you do a false swivel cut, cutting into 3 packets, as you see here, claiming that I'll do it again just to prove that it was not just coincidence or I got lucky. Another dead cut, and you find another ace. At this point, the packet is put back together so that the tab is at the bottom of the deck again. You turn the top card face up, showing the 10. You emphasize, you talk about rubbing it on the knee or your pant leg, that you have a trick knee. This is where you perform the illogical double, Harry Lorraine's illogical double lift, which means you push off the 10 and lay the face down card or rub the face down card upon your knee. So you return the 10 face up, show it, and as you flip the deck over, you rub that face down card on your knee, and then it changes to the third ace. Now you have to double undercut the top card to lose it to the bottom of the deck. Let's do a simple double undercut, show the top card being a 6, talk about how sometimes magicians will use their sleeves to work your magic, and as you pick up the card as you just saw there, you rub it on your sleeve, and as you pull away, your finger twirls the card around, performing the shapeshifter change in the up position, which gives you a very, very nice color change for the 4th ace. Now you simply cut the bottom card to the top, just a single card, cut that back to the top as you lay down 4 packets of cards on the table, 4 blocks. You simply pick up each block. Be sure to keep them tilted downward so the coins don't fall out prematurely. Now it's a simple matter of picking up the packets, jiggling them a little bit. The coins will slide right down and out. And you have just produced 4 coins, 4 silver-sized dollars at the end of this cutting the aces routine. Hopefully no one will know or suspect even where the coins or how they could have appeared there. As if by magic, I guess. Anyway, I hope you like this effect.